Good morning, and well, City of Champions, I guess. I don't know. Here we go again with the Super Bowl coming up in a couple of weeks. I can't believe the Patriots are back in the game again. After only 5 years, we're back on top, and it's all just a wonderful thing. And I can't believe it's happening again. But pinch me, pinch me when it's over. So happy for them, but that's not the reason to make this video. Um, I was thinking at work yesterday, I had this discussion with one of the patients that comes in, and she's always complaining about this, that, whatever, and glass is always half empty, blah, blah, blah. So my advice to her after I said, she said it might make a good video, so I'll try to reframe it in video form. But what I had told her, she's talking about like things that happened with her mom, and I can relate to that. I think everybody could, with issues that you have with your parents and with their family or whatever. So this was the advice that I gave. Okay, I don't know where this came from, but I thought of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, right? And I don't think this was the intention of whoever made those cartoons. I was thinking of Hanna-Barbera, but I think that's the Flintstones. But whoever was doing those, I'm sure there was no hidden agenda other than Roadrunner jumping off a cliff and taking a beating. But mentally, Roadrunner, the way I see Roadrunner, is that he don't have a care in the world. He's living in the moment, and you put the bird seed out in front of him, he's gonna be like, "I'm going after that bird seed, and there's nothing gonna stop me." He lives in the moment. He's there for today. Meanwhile, Wiley is just obsessed with eating that delicious Roadrunner meat, and day after day, he keeps just running into roadblocks and whatever. He keeps coming up with all these crazy plans to finally catch him. And he builds the whole routine. He takes a big jug of paint he picks up at True Value, and I don't know how much that cost him. And goes to Arizona and draws a tunnel on the big slab of mountain or whatever, and thinks that when Roadrunner comes through on his makeshift train, that he's just going to go slamming right into the rock. And as it turns out, Roadrunner just goes right through that painting. For some reason, that paint, he's able to turn that into a train track that goes right through. While he sees that, says, "Hey, maybe I'll try the same thing," and he goes running straight through to the brick, and he goes boom, flat right on his behind there. And then then he tries the whole thing there up on the cliff. He sets it up that Roadrunner will be out on the thing, and then he'll go flying down, but instead some reason Wile E winds up going flying down, even though there's nothing holding Roadrunner up other than his feathers. But somehow he's able to stay on that little slab of concrete that's suspended in midair, mind you, and just keep eating that bird seed. But probably going to run out of time here. But like in her case, and I could use it on my end too, sense memory. Like all these bad things, you have the power in your own head to be like the Roadrunner. And like he's always thinking like of the positive. Oh, here's the bird seed. I know it's attached, so I'm going to eat that bird seed. So you think like these bad memories, you replace with a good memory. And you have the power to do that, of a good memory of whatever that issue was, and just stick with that. And I'm going to run out of time here, so I'll just keep that simple, and don't let anybody win, because I think like in my case, I try to be as much like Roadrunner as possible.